There we go.
Huh. I did it. All right.
Yep. So what do you think about both teams?
Honestly, I think both teams have obviously strong players. Does he see it as, you know, a lot of old school, some of the top players in the game, right?
Mm-hmm. I
But
agree.
but you've got Misfits, they've got Linux, they've got Dross, they've got Doobie, Jack's great on D. Like they've got a strong team as well. And I mean, this is game 2, and they took game 1, so just
Yeah, we'll
have to wait.
see. We'll see
Just
what
have to wait and
happens.
see. Wait and see how it plays out.
Here, here they go. All right. So I agree. Lawn Dwarf was really good in Warbird, and it seems Image is in Warbird now too. So they have two Warbirds.
Oh, when did Wondorf switch to Warbird? He wasn't always Warbird.
Yeah, he did it in the first game, I think, and he's been
Okay.
practicing all week
Okay.
in Scrim. I'm just surprised to see Image as Warbird as well. Like they have the double Warbird system going. Dross was pretty like essential for all the plays in game 1 for Misfits. I'm hoping that he can do the same this game. They need him. Like he's the playmaker.
Yeah.
Doobie is the goal scorer for sure,
Yeah.
but they need Dross. Oh,
Whoop.
I think does he see it wants to play off the two Warbirds and maybe be a little quicker. They're going for speed. Maybe that's something they thought they lacked.
Yeah, I missed the first game, so I didn't see like who scored what or what all
Ooh, deadly
happened.
turnover here. Let's see what
Yeah.
Image can do. Ooh, I was thinking about doing like play by play instead of just talking about the game, but
Yeah.
I wasn't really good in game 1 with that, so I'm not gonna try.
Not sure where Revo is. I just kind of popped in for something to do. I'm probably the worst person to be in the booth, but anyway.
I don't know. I mean, I think anyone who has an opinion about Hockey Zone, is the right person to be in the booth. So you're good.
Pokeyman's in the audience. He's got lots of opinions on Hockey Zone. Maybe he'll talk. I just saw Revo re-enter the arena, so maybe he's here now.
Do you have the ability to like bring people up or?
Yeah,
Oh,
I can
okay. Nice.
do that.
Hello.
Hello, there you are.
Yeah, I was having some weird stuff with my game. I thought my
I thought
graphics
maybe your roommate finally got you.
finally, yeah. No, he reads well. He's okay, I guess.
Hey, Reva, what do you think about the double warbird for Does He See It?
Um, Super dangerous, man. I mean, it's something that I think needs some chemistry and some time together. But you know, these guys are really good, and they've been playing with each other for a long time, so maybe they can pull it off. It's not the easiest thing to do, but we'll see.
So
I don't
was
hate it.
last night's game the first game that Londorf played Warbird? That was it?
He did an official team scrimmage, I believe,
Okay.
before that, and then he's been playing it in scrims almost every night. Or
Okay.
yeah, I mean at least the nights that I've seen, he's been on at least got a game in.
It's a bit strange to switch your ship at this stage of the game,
Yeah,
is it?
this late in the game, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely better. Sorry. I was reading chat. Yeah, it's a huge difference
Yeah.
to do that, and it's really weird to just decide at this stage of the game. I mean, especially when Thrill had 45 goals this season.
Yeah.
And a Warbird. I mean it's pretty good. You know,
Yeah, I mean that's nothing to cry about.
this is literally the best in the league. So like,
Yeah. So
yeah,
what happened there that he's now in a Jazz?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, I could guess.
Like it's
I can only
okay.
guess at the thought process that
Yeah.
happened.
Who
To lead to the
knows
ship
at,
change. Yeah,
at
but
this
there was
point?
definitely something that they saw, or maybe it was Londorf didn't feel like the weasel was working in their offense.
Mhm.
NC Vinyl with
No,
room right
wow.
there, man. Everybody leaves him
Wow.
alone.
Yeah.
Where was the defense there? I guess they were all just far away,
They got
trying
pulled
to.
top.
Yeah, they got pulled top and they just left him
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it's exactly what happened. They just kind of forgot he was there. You just like kind of watch this rotation. So everybody gets pulled top. Big lunge from Lemonaire. Big lunge from him, man. So there it is.
Is this a best of 3 or 5?
Three.
Okay.
I believe there was some talk about that on Discord.
Okay.
Whitmer, I think, was like, "Oh, I'm gonna decide it's best of 3 or something like that.
Okay.
I have the power." I think is what he said.
He has the power. I would sing the song, but I want to keep what few listeners there are here.
Throw with room here. Has a Warbird top.
Ooh.
Swarming him.
Yeah.
Doobie and Source. It's 2v2. 2v1.
Oh,
Okay.
loses Doobie in the defense. Nice
Oh,
pass to get it to NC Vinyl. Doobie and NC Vinyl both working. Whew.
that was a
So,
clincher.
yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that, but C&M. Oh, lots. Oh, beautiful
Oh,
pass.
Oh,
Beautiful pass.
what a pass! That pass
LD.
was everything, and it's funny
Yeah,
because like Image was reintegrating from being disintegrated.
that's exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. Really hard to defend against that one.
Yep.
Yeah. And like right before that play, CNM makes that kill on Doobie, and Otto shoots the ball off the post. Like he almost owned goal. Like it was crazy. So the double warbird's working. I mean, that's That's a goal that really only you can get with a double warbird. I mean, as far as Image being able to have the speed to get into position to where he was, that was definitely the double warbird at work. Unbelievable amounts of death happening in front of the net.
Thrill just like, you know what?
Screw it.
And
I'm just
Screw
doing
it.
it.
literally,
I'm just gonna do
he
this.
literally just gave up on the play. He was like, my warbirds have been killed the entire time. Like, my warbirds have been dead the entire offensive possession. Literally gets a full reset from it too. They win the face off. That's pretty funny. I wonder if he was like on voice chat and he really wanted to say something, so he just, I can pause the game right here. It's funny. We never. I mean, I don't think I've seen that called in a really, really long time. But there is such a thing as a blatant crease.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because you're using the really
Ooh.
nice play there. You're using the crease goal as a way of getting a timeout.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, obviously intentional stoppage. So.
Yeah, exactly. It's like shooting the puck out of the arena in like real hockey.
Ooh, Doobie with a little.
He's slippery, man.
Yeah, sneaky. Damn, not that
Nice
time.
defense. Yeah. Throw was waiting for him, man. That's the risk when you take the ball to the outside like that. You're gonna. Ooh.
No, Thrill.
He had lots of options there. That was definitely not the best one.
Oh,
Yeah, when
Source
you're
getting through. Oh.
Yeah, when you're passing the ball, like in the offensive zone, getting the ball to the outside makes those checks so much easier. So like passing the ball to Doobie there, somebody was going to be lined up to hit him, and it's so much easier to do that than because your angles are just so much easier when the ball's on the outside than if it was in the middle.
Missed pass there. I think they had a good thing going there until the missed pass, but
Yeah,
yeah.
we talked about that last night, man. Those things, they hurt.
Yeah, man. Oh. Ooh, Source got lucky there.
Nice, Source.
Throw playing some mind games there,
Yeah.
man.
Oof.
Yeah, Source got lucky there that Thrill passed it back because he had the bottom post. If he didn't.
I think Thrill was trying to pass back so Source would pass back to him, or maybe he was going for the ball kill and just didn't have the energy to get him. But yeah, that was pretty close. These warbirds are swarming now too, man. Like anytime Misfits has the ball, they have 2 warbirds on them, and it's making everything really difficult.
Oh, wow.
Good defense by Misfits.
Yeah, I know, man. Because I think Does He See It is making a lot of good plays offensively. I think they did in the previous game too. And Misfits is definitely they're so good defensively.
I still think Doobie's gonna score one.
It would be weird if he didn't, right? Source taking it to the side, all alone, dies to the warbird. Unfortunate. Oh, BRB making some tea.
I keep forgetting that I'm in the judge frequency too. So I should probably vote for stuff.
There's only been 2 things to really vote for.
Yeah. I think this game is pretty hard to like predict who's gonna be able to win this because like they're both equal in my eyes. They seem pretty solid.
Yeah, it's probably more of which players are on top of their game more tonight.
Yep.
Boogeyman saying Misfits are gonna win.
Yeah. How come you're not on the booth, Boogie?
Boogie flirts with doing commentary. Like, see what I mean? Like, oh, okay, that's definitely more important. Oh, my bad, man. You're obviously really busy right now.
Honcho was telling me that he spilled his drink laughing when I screamed yes when Doobie scored last game on the booth.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was great, man. The energy's great. Sometimes, like during the broadcast, like it's because I don't think I get too excited ever. I mean, maybe excited for me, but like normally we don't have that kind of energy on broadcast. So like. Going into the second period here, tied at 1 so far. I would say it's a very even game.
Yep. Same. I
And
also think that.
I think Misfits offense, I don't know, I feel like they look way more comfortable than they did
In the first period.
game
I don't
one.
think Dross is as nervous anymore.
Yeah, I think everybody looks a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, they feel a lot more confident. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously they have game 1 secured, so
Yeah,
that's probably why.
it's big. Source with boot, get that down to Doobie. Fuck. I want him to succeed. I want him to make good plays, man.
Man, the double Warbird's just getting past all the defense, but Linux is there to save it, thankfully.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Spec chat is like, everybody's rooting for Misfits.
Oh, I don't think I'm rooting for teams. I think I'm
Yeah.
rooting for specific players. And I think like after, because Source had some really good opportunities in game 1 where he just either didn't see it or didn't pull the trigger, you know. And I'd like to see him do well in the playoffs. And I think the same thing is for Dross.
Yep.
Because I don't think it's I don't like the idea of somebody not playing their best just because they have like anxiety about the game. I don't think that's great.
Save there had a chance for a split second.
Yeah, a little bit of a look there. Source gets some room, gets it down to Doobie. Oh my God!
Wow.
Source
That's definitely clean.
literally,
but that pass
he
was like really nice.
He learned it from watching Han Dwarf.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, right. I wasn't sure if he was gonna get it there. We're like, and sometimes when you make that pass, you don't know where the dead player is facing. And sometimes
he was farther back. He was farther back than BG was when BG scored.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Jarix is correct. I think death pass passing is the new thing now.
I mean, it's not the easiest thing to do, but it is definitely
It's becoming a trend.
yeah. But it's if you can hit it, it's fucking good, man. Because a lot of people are just when somebody dies, their brain just turns off, and they sometimes they just forget somebody's there, or where they're. Sometimes it's hard to track where they're gonna be because they're flying dead, like they're moving while they're dead.
Yeah, I think when they blow up and disappear from everyone's screens, I think they just have like object permanence
Yeah.
go away.
Mm-hmm.
They forget that they exist for a second.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Doobie almost getting it back up to source there. But does he see it with a pretty good chance on the other side? It's hard, man, because I feel like when we're watching these, like I don't know if we're giving Does he see it enough credit for what they're producing, like the kind of chances that they're generating on offense, just because Misfits defense is so good, and I think they make a lot of these defensive plays look easy.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the double warbird has been able to get through the defense pretty easily. It's just
Yeah.
not capitalizing. But we'll see. Still enough time.
Lots of time. 1 goal game. Tons of time left. Throw with room here.
Oh, that was a
Has
nice
image.
look.
Yeah, I think Jack was there though, man.
Yeah.
You never know what will happen though. If that pass hits, you never know what's gonna happen. Source just making it impossible for throw. Just putting a body in his way.
Putting his entire body.
Yeah, just literally sitting in front of him so he can't make a play. Doobie with some room here. I think the defense is going to get back into position, but they're going to get pushed back towards the net. Doobie working with Dross.
Oh my gracious.
Ends up with a good chance out of that, man.
Yeah.
That was a nice shot. Or an attempt for a goal. It was a nice attempt.
Yeah, I think if he shoots it, I think if he hits it off the post, I think that's a goal.
Warbird on warbird violence. I'd like to see it.
Yeah. Checking is just so good, man. If I was in a warbird and I tried to do what Dewey just did there, like I'm definitely dead, and they're going at my net. Like I'm just like I know that's what's happening.
Trying to get through. Ooh.
Oof.
Trying to get through, trying different stuff, man. Throws. I don't know if he's getting frustrated or if he's just consciously trying to ball kill his way.
Look at these checks, man. Everybody's on top of everybody.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, throw going for some BKs. Trying to push his way through. Trying to power through.
Zave going past everybody top, looking for the pass.
Found the passing lane. Nobody was
Yeah.
there though. Because I think that was the only place he could have stunk a ball through.
Correct. I believe that too. All right. Oh. Did Boogie just say? Did Boogie just insult himself?
It's a great insult when you insult yourself and the other person at the same time.
I love it. Self-deprecating humor.
Right. Lundorf working with Thrill. They're on the bottom side of the net. Gets it back to center though. See, that's something that it does really well. It's they get that ball back into the center as quickly as possible. They go outside and inside and back outside, just to get it back to the inside. Gives Misfits this 2-on-1 though. Doobie with a chance.
Oh.
It's not enough mustard.
Not enough mustard
to get that back. Gets it to Image.
Zave gets it back.
There. Yeah. Huge play to get that ball back and get the possession back.
Come on.
Londorf with
Ooh.
a look off, trying to sneak it to the opposite side. Big save by Lennox. Yeah. Huge play by Drost. Almost gets that through to NC Vinyl. Really nice defensive play.
Look at Doobie just like flying in front of Thrill. Like, you can't pass it through me.
Yeah. It's cool. It's a lot of fun watching this game and not focusing on the ball. Like, if you just watch what everybody else is doing with all of their off-ball movement, that's the game in itself.
Right.
Getting lost on the boards again, man. They do get the reset, though.
Look at this passing by Misfits.
It's crisp. Through the middle, they end up getting checked.
Oh.
Blondor's just looking for it, man. I wonder if there's any part of him that is regretting not being in a weasel.
Are you able to
NC
change
Vinyl.
ships mid-game? No, right?
Not it. Yeah, Lass was saying if LD was in a weasel, he makes that.
I agree.
And yeah, but that's I wonder if there's part of him that is creating shots for himself that he would normally score in a weasel that he's not scoring in the Warbird. Ship changes are tough, man. Especially when you've been playing the same ship for 25 years or whatever it is. But it's not as if he's not creating in the Warbird or he's not doing really well defensively, because he definitely is. I think these two Warbirds are giving Misfits some trouble.
Nameless King. He's like he's going against his own teachings of sticking with the ship you've been practicing with. It's like, I have my notes here. He said this.
Right. Gets the ball to Thrill, has Zabe. We're gonna look to get it down. Lennox there, really nice play there, just being aggressive. You know, when your goalie can be an extra defender and blocking passes, it's beautiful. Misfits coming the other way, gets it to NC Vinyl, tries to pass it back to Drost. I think a dead Warbird floated on top of him and ended up picking up that pass.
Oh man, look at all 3 level 2 ships back on the defense super fast to stop those 2
Man, that is,
warbirds.
yeah, that's Drost just being a really smart player on the jab, and then just the speed of the Terriers, right?
Yeah. They were able to keep up with the attack there by Londorf, and Londorf was like cut from every option available to him.
Yeah, it was like he felt like he should have more to work with than he ended up having.
Last minute of play.
Really hard. It's going to be really hard to get through the Misfits defense, I think.
It just is, man. It's been that way all season. I think they're a great defensive team. Everybody's super responsible. Lemonaire coming out, making a big check.
So I've been away from the zone for a while. When did Misfits start like existing? I guess.
I think it's four seasons
Oh, okay.
total, 4 or 5 seasons maybe. Maybe a little longer. I'm not entirely sure.
Image's
Getting the
Warbird
check.
just killing Dross in a jab. Oh, that was so funny.
I think the big thing. Well, I'll save it. Doobie working with the ball, gets it down, misses his pass, gets it, ends up on Londor's stick. He gets checked, but they clean it up. The big thing for me that I'm seeing so far is that the strength of the Warbird is being able to take passes and make shots with momentum and with speed, because that's where its shot power comes from.
Right.
That's what makes it so dangerous, is its speed, because its shot power sucks. And the thing that I'm seeing from Does He See It here is these warbirds are not making, they're not getting themselves into position to take shots with speed. They're stationary a lot of the time, or they're moving, their momentum is moving against the angle that they're trying to shoot at. Because they're getting chances, they're getting lots of looks inside in front of the net, but they're just not. Everybody's able to react to what they're doing too quickly because the shots just aren't coming out fast enough. Yeah, but I think like the Nameless King thing where he's like Londorf's advice is good. You know, where it's like, you know, that's your ship, stick with it. Because, you know, you're never going to get any better. Changing your ships all the time, or every game, or every scrim you play something different, or every game you play something different. It's going to be really hard. But there are times when a ship change on a team can be really, really helpful and really, really rewarding. Where you're just like, if this player was in a different ship, he could be able to fulfill a role that we don't have fulfilled right now, and that stuff can work. But it's like it's an, I don't want to say it's a gamble. It's kind of a gamble, but it's an educated gamble. You know, are you ship changing for the right reasons? Or are you ship changing for the wrong reasons? Because sometimes teams will just be like, I don't know what to do that's going to help, so let's change somebody's ship. And I don't think that's a good place to be in to make those decisions. So there's a lot more to it. It's like there's a lot of psychology behind it, I think. And sometimes people just feel better in certain ships. And that's...
Wait, did the second period already start? Sorry, I was AFK.
Okay. Well, it's the third period again.
It's his third.
Oh
yeah.
my god, did I miss a whole period?
Yep.
No,
You were gone that long.
you were here with
Sorry.
with us.
Okay, so third period starts.
Did you forget how many periods there are?
Apparently.
I don't know. I'm not sure how you ended up thinking. I feel like you were just like, oh, I got stuck in a time warp. That shit happens, man. My bad. Yeah, okay. I didn't know that was normal for you. So yeah, third period starting. Shots 10 to 11. Scoring chances feel even-ish. Maybe quantity I would give to Does He See It. I think Does He See It has had more looks in front of the net. Thrill looking to go that. Linux is not leaving that cross-side shot open at all.
Yeah, he's one of the better goalies, for sure. Oh no, NC Vino, you should have held it for a little longer.
Yeah.
He was too quick on that pass.
I wonder if it was the previous play getting into his head where, you know, like he couldn't reach Doobie with the ball, and now he's like, I gotta punch it.
You definitely tend to overthink things in playoffs. In the playoffs.
Yeah. Stuff will, because you're trying to play the best you possibly can. You're like, oh, okay, that didn't work. I gotta do this to fix it. And sometimes, that stuff it'll just complicate everything. Sometimes you just, mechanically, you just miss stuff,
Yeah.
It's like, and it's okay.
And sometimes it's even better, like, just not even think about things like that while you're playing. Just, like, play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, I've said this before, I think a lot of work, a lot of your work is done by the time the playoffs even start. You've built the chemistry with the team. You've built up your own muscle memory. You've figured out your role and how you want to play and how your teammates expect you to play. By the time the playoffs even start, all that stuff is done. So you just got to go out there and play and execute the way that you've been playing all season. Ooh. Dewey passing it back to Image. They get the ball back. We are at 9 minutes remaining. So, I mean, honestly, the only thing that's different from this one in game 1, I mean, I feel like Misfits is definitely way more comfortable. And I think that's what led to maybe, them being able to get the extra goal here. It feels a lot like game 1, though. Just not tied going into the third period.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really feel any huge difference between how these two teams are playing. Source being nice and patient with the ball there, working it out. Dewey realizing he doesn't have a pass. Let's see how they get this out. Having trouble against those double warbirds, man. Drost actually coming up to help him. I like that change. Drost would normally be sitting in the center or,
Yeah.
somewhere center, maybe waiting at the blue line for the play to come back to him. But I think Drost coming up there to help on the boards is a good thing, especially against those warbirds. He's so much better against them. Zay with room here. Gets to Londorf. Londorf trying to get it back down. See what I mean?
No.
Ooh.
Oh.
NC Vinyl, why?
Oh dear.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, this is one of the best opportunities they've had all game. Was right there.
NC Vinyl is just like quick to press that pass button recently. He's just like super fast.
Zabe working with the ball. Has it.
Ooh.
Nice shot, man. That was nice. He was
Nice
faking.
chance there by Zabe, yeah.
Yeah, he's faking bottom the whole time. Buys himself a little bit of room. I mean, it has to be a really nice shot to beat Linux off the top post.
I used to play with Zabe back in my Dirty Bird days, and he's a pretty good, pretty solid terrier, man.
I really like him. Yeah, it's just really, really solid. I can't say I can't think of anything bad or like that I don't like about his game.
Six minutes left, and
It's
Misfits
flying
still
by,
has the
man.
puck.
Good
Doobie
job
going
getting
for
it
a
back.
look.
Those Warbirds, fan. They beat Lemon.
Yeah.
All over
Dude.
him.
Yeah, Doobie
They're
beat
like
Lemon.
flies.
But both of those Warbirds were back. That is one big thing. Ooh. I fucking love that shit. I love it when goalies come out and be aggressive like that. Because it fucks everything up. Oh,
No, that missed pass. That was everything right there,
Unbelievable.
man.
Unbelievable. That was such a good opportunity.
Yep.
You had the spider all the way out.
Yeah, no defense.
No way.
It was just against the goalie, right? Oh,
Oh.
own goal by CM Joss. He did it again.
Way. No.
Oh dear.
Was it lag though? Because I believe there was a chip there, and Linux is. Oh no, never mind. See, he was trying to check the terrier, and he did, I think. But he also passed the ball right into his net. Damn, that sucks.
This is his moment now, man. Because he has to mentally recover from the own goal. Now they're tied. This is his remember him talking about own goaling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was mentioning it.
Londorf here with room.
Oh,
Linux stands up.
no.
Easily could have been 3-2 there. This is his demon, man. Right?
It is.
And he's got to recover and play out the rest of this game because you're tied against Does He See It in the third period. This is a great place to be. Obviously, you would rather be up by 1, but you're in a really good position. And you can't let that get into their head.
Damn, Leaf is already calling it. He's like, Misfits is
That's
done.
him. That's him, man. He doesn't want to believe. But yeah, I mean that's a great storyline for the game, man. CM Dross, can he recover from his own goal?
Here he is.
CM Dross with the ball here. Gets it to Source, looking for Dross. Can't get it through the defenders. NC final.
Oh,
Thought he had a little bit of room on the top.
Yeah, those are hard to score because you're going at like 100 miles per hour.
It's like you have to have the timing perfect. Thrill with the ball here. Trying to find somebody on the bottom side, just kind of chucking it down there. Jack was the only one home. Source with a lot of patience here, but it's putting him into a bad spot. You got to get that ball out of that
Yeah,
area.
sometimes I do that too, where I just hold the puck until it's like too late.
Zabeth Broom. Nice defensive play there by Dross. Getting on Thrill. Yeah, exactly. Because you run out of time. And I think it's just a learning process to be like, okay, I can't do that. Because it just doesn't work out for you. Doobie looking for the home run play. Fucking lunging the spider there.
No! Oh, snap! It is clean, 100%.
yeah.
Jack passing it right to Image.
That was a good pass by Zabe. Jack, though.
No, it's just a really good. I mean, it was a good defense. It was a great defensive play. Jack was on top of it. Did everything he needed to do.
He thought he hadn't reached it or something, or
I don't
know.
I can't. I don't under because he wasn't gonna get ball killed. He wasn't facing Image's ship in a way where he needed to be to check him. And does he see it?
Yeah, does he see it with more chances here? The
Yeah. Well,
defense is definitely like loosened up.
They also
on
they
Misfits.
smell blood in the water, but
Yeah.
they are fucking they're gonna get as many goals off for this period of time as they possibly can before Misfits recovers. Doobie with the ball
Wait,
here.
what?
Trying to get through. Source with it. Looked a little weird there when Doobie had the ball for a second.
Yeah, he's just like,
Image is gonna. I think he
no,
can get
let's
around
pass.
him.
Ooh.
So 2.5 minutes now remaining in the game. We're only down by 1 goal. Got to make
Anything
those
can
passes,
happen.
though.
Yeah.
Doobie working with CM Dross. Tries to get it high. They're stacking the crease. Nice defensive play there by Source. Might be able to get a look here. Oh, Source
Ooh.
cutting down, steals the pass.
Now it's the world against Jack.
Yep. Jack in
Poor
pretty good
Jack.
position here.
Oh,
Jack did as well as he needed to, man. I mean, he didn't give him anything for free, but that was definitely a fucking 3v1. I thought he was just going to get beat cleanly. He was so far forward, but somehow he got back into a decent position. Doobie working with Dross here. Both warbirds on him. They almost get it through both of them. We're down to 59 seconds here. NC Vinyl with the ball, looking to get it to Source. Londorf picks off the pass. These warbirds are making it really fucking hard, and they're starting to force their passes. And these warbirds are just eating them up.
They're getting desperate for sure.
That's the thing, right?
Oh.
Almost. 33 seconds. I think you're going to see, does he see it? Try to milk as much of this clock as
Yeah.
they possibly can. Thrill is just going to hold on to this ball. Lennox with a big play. Makes the check, doesn't make the pass. Ends up getting it right to a Warbird. Trying to buy his team. I love that play. Just trying to buy his team one more opportunity. Just one more chance, man. Lennox is like, just give him one more.
They're
Down to
out
4
of time.
seconds, 3 seconds.
Too late.
Yep. Oof. I think, yeah.
Game's a big
Well,
oof, man.
At least it makes it very interesting going into game 3.
Yeah, definitely.
It's very weird because I think Misfits had the edge in both games. Sometimes you let one slip away, man.
But hey, props to does he see it? I mean, like they did all of that in like one period, you know? So good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
It definitely, I think I'm not, gonna talk shit about CM Dross, but it definitely, I think, had something to do with the own goal. Like right after that, they got a little more gumption to like go forward. So
I guess. I mean, it's just. I think Does He See It was outplayed. I think that they got outplayed in this game, and we saw what happened. You know, and I think I don't even know if you see the double Warbird again in game 3. I don't know what they're gonna do, because there were a lot of times where the double Warbird felt really good, and there were a lot of times where it was like, I think these players wish they were in a different ship.
Throw just like fuck it, throwing that in there. So funny.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's the thing. I feel like this game, we should be seeing Misfits go into the finals, but they're gonna have to recover, and they still
Third
have,
game, let's go. It's gonna be super interesting.
They got a game to win. You know, and they put another game together like this, they can beat these guys, man. Just super rough, man. Oh my god, I feel so bad for them.
I feel bad for Gross. I hope he doesn't like he's not looking back at that own goal and like hating himself for it.
Jack too, man. I mean, those were two
True.
massive plays where you're giving them goals that they didn't earn. You know, that's the thing. They didn't earn those. So,
because Jack was there, like he intercepted that pass.
He made the entire play that he needed to make, and it was just a blunder. Like, I don't know why he thought he needed to pass the ball when he did. But momentum has shifted for sure. It's a good way to put it.
All right, well, that was game 2. Guess I'll see you guys on game 3.
I imagine game 3 is going to be next week, and CR Hamburger game 2 is tomorrow.
Yep.
All right, I will be here. Thanks for the commentary team. Thanks to everybody that listens, or anybody that ends up listening to the replay. Refs, goal judges, players.
GG's.
GG. Have a good night.
Yeah.